It's not whether or not you do it, it's about how well you actually do it. And let's get back to the purpose of what the Just Listed campaign is all about. One of the great challenges is that real estate agents are in this position that all of a sudden they get the photo, they put it on Instagram and it's just listed. But you know what? The reality of what we're trying to do inside of that Just Listed campaign is to actually drive traffic to that particular property. Now that traffic is not just all of the buyers, it's also all of the neighbors that are in and around that particular property. If we go back only 10 years ago inside of residential real estate, what we actually used to do, would you believe it, on a Thursday afternoon around 4 o'clock, is to actually go and door knock all of the houses, the 10, 10, 20. That's the 10 houses either side, the 20 houses across the road, and to let those neighbors know that they could actually come to a neighbors only open for inspection at like 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. We then asked them literally, could we just get your mobile number so we can quickly SMS you and let you know of the sales result when that particular property sells. Then what we then do is that then come Friday in the afternoon, we literally go and put some door hangers on every single one of the doors in that particular street to remind people about that open for inspection on the Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock, literally what happens on Saturday morning? Well, we send them an SMS at least an hour prior at 9 a.m. to remind them about the open for inspection that's going to be in their street today at 10 o'clock. Now, the reason why this has been so critical is that particularly in declining markets, if we can get 5, 6, 7, 8 neighbors coming to that particular open for inspection and one buyer actually turns up, they feel there's this incredible level of competition and interest in that particular property that they're going to look at. So please don't let your campaigns fall flat because you're just relying on the marketing only in the traditional mediums. Start to think about the benefit of bringing all those neighbors to that particular property when it's been listed. Then in addition to that, when the property sells, what do? Well, before the sold sticker goes up, we get on the phone, we ring every single one of those neighbors, we let them know that that particular property has been sold, we advise them we've got a couple of buyers left over, we ask them what should we do with those buyers, should we mention your place or should we sell them something else? Now this is such an interesting thing when you really go and have a look at what most agents really do. At the end of the day, they're putting out just listed DLs. But if you actually had a look at real estate agents' just listed DLs, over the course of the last 3 weeks, I've been going around having a quick look at people's DLs that they put inside of letterboxes. And you wouldn't believe it, all they do, nice big photo of the house, just listed. In addition to that, nice big promo about the agent, but nothing about the open for inspection time. There's no QR code to go and scan in and have a look at the property online. There's no QR code to scan it in and automatically add the calendar appointment to your calendar. This is a great conversation because the secret is, how good are you at what you actually do? We've automated marketing so much, we've actually forgotten the basics of what the marketing was supposed to do. The Just Listed DL is designed to actually bring the neighbors to that particular property at that open for inspection and create the perception of the demand. The question isn't about, do I do it? The question is that how well do I actually do it? Because if it's executed really well, you get plenty of neighbors, you get plenty of buyers, and naturally you will breed plenty of competition. It's time to get back to the basics and to get seriously good at your Just Listed campaigns.